Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a 24 years old man named Jack. Jack was very restless. His mind was always full of thoughts all day long. Different ideas came and went, and they made him feel tired and uneasy. He often felt sad about the past and worried a lot about the future. Because of these thoughts, his mind felt like a storm. He couldn't feel calm, couldn't sleep well, and even forgot how to smile. One day, Jack heard about a faraway village in the hills. People said a wise old man lived there. That man used to be a famous therapist in the city. He had helped many people find peace in their mind. But now he was old and had left the busy life. He started living in a quiet village close to nature. Sometimes he gave advice to visitors. Jack became curious and hopeful. He decided to go and meet the old man. He thought, maybe this wise man can help me find peace. After many days of a long, tiring journey, Jack reached the hill village. When he arrived, he saw a small house covered with green plants. On the porch, the old man was sitting quietly. His eyes were closed and he looked very, very peaceful. Jack walked up to him and said softly, "Granddad, my mind is very restless. I can't stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled. He said, "So you're looking for peace? Then come with me. I'll give you a small task." He took Jack to a small yard and filled a glass with water right to the top. The glass was so full that even a small shake could spill it. He gave the glass to Jack and said, "Walk from here to the end of the village and come back, but don't spill even one drop of water." Jack looked surprised, but he wanted to try. So he took the glass and began walking. The road was so narrow and full of noise. Some people were working, some were running, shopkeepers were shouting, and dogs were barking. But Jack didn't look around. His eyes stayed focused on the glass. He walked slowly and carefully, step by step. People watched him with surprise, but no one disturbed him. They knew he was learning something very, very, very important. Finally, Jack came back to the old man and said, "Granddad, I did it." Didn't spill a single drop. The old man nodded and smiled. Then he asked, "That's good. But tell me, did you see the children playing by the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Jack looked surprised and said, "No, I didn't. I didn't see or hear anything. I was only looking at the glass." The old man smiled and smiled again and said gently, "That's the secret. Something that has always been inside of you. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no fear, no confusion, and no extra thoughts. You are only thinking about the water in the glass at that moment. Your mind became quiet. You weren't sad about the past or afraid of the future." Slowly, Jack began to understand. This was the peace he had been looking for. Peace isn't something we can find outside. It's already inside us when we live in the moment. Jack bowed his head and softly said, "Grandad, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must keep it in the present. That's when real peace comes." The old man smiled again. The sun was setting, and the last light touched the ground. Birds were flying back to their nests. Jack started walking back home, but now he wasn't the same reckless young man. He had changed. He was peaceful inside because now he knew how to calm his mind. If you like this story, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video.